I have that on. Game. 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 Suddenly got an itchy eyeball. Damn, that's a lot of sponsors. I had a chance to even set the graphics up. Never mind. I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. Take two. Ah, I'm there.
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it.
This guy take Viagra or something? Oh, slow it down there, cowboy.
Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give
No
it a try.
shit. Oh, I yanked that one. It's on the fairway.
Good job on that one. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again.
Within the white stripe. Fucking 100 meters.
Nice work. You're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Congratulations. You've got the basics down pat. Can't wait to see you use some of these lessons out on the course.
Putting.
In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now, to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for where your strength should be. Now, as you pull back, you want to wait until the indicator gets in that white part. Well done on that lesson. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, the stronger your putt will be. Since this is a little bit downhill, you'll want to ease up on the weight, so move that aim marker a little bit closer to you by pulling down on the aim stick, and then have a go at this putt and see what you can do. That's what we're looking for. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go.
This guy talks too much. Whoops. That way. Maybe that way. Yeah, that one. Oh, shit.
Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again.
Shut up, you donkey. I can't get used to that power bar at the side.
All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go.
Ah, jeez. That one went limp. That power needs to be bang on, bro. Nope, not quite.
Well, not quite. Let's try that again.
Hey, stop repeating me, you dickhead. I need to go further that way. Not much. Hey! There it is.
That's the stuff. And with that, you are ready to put the lights out on these courses. As with any skill in the game of golf, practice makes perfect. And before too long, you'll be feeling your way around these greens like a pro.
Next!
Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge, then just pop this shot onto the green.
Oh, I'm an iron pitch wedge. Yeah, he wants me to go here. Seriously? I'd rather take a 9, bro. Use the wind. Yeah, these are taking... Changing clubs, between line the ball. Do I have to take a pitching wedge? Seriously? It's just going to tell me you fell short. I know what this game's about. Oh!
Well, you've got that one down. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke.
Ah, jeez.
Not quite. Let's try that one again.
Bit like that.
Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. That was well done. And now that you know a thing or two about shot types, I'd encourage you to keep on trucking with these lessons and get into some more advanced stuff, because I think you're ready for it.
I'm here to play golf, not like training lessons.
Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level. Then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
Wow. Basic menu. Q school? Do I seriously have to go through all this? Normal. We'll go 2. What is my display? Nope. Video, graphics, there we go. I'll take it. It's all on high. Hi, yoink. I don't care. It's about a championship, and yeah. Go away. Oh, gotta do this. Yeah. Home. Left. Pro shop, caddy, golfer. Fuck me. Whoops. Basically, here's the points, go and spend it. Well, you know I'm going to put it into driver, don't you? Appearance. Info. Gender. Yikes. How fast can you spin? Not fast. I'm curious as if they had complaints about the last game and how slow it was rotating. Yeah, see, if they want me to play with controller, it'd be nice to have a wee pop-up keyboard. Yeah, lazy fucks. Do 2K do it in their NBA games? I think they do. I think you can type as well, mind you. Seriously, is that the best that you can come up with? Hi, yikes. They almost look like the bloody same. Whoops. What's this? Skin tone, okay, we see freckles. Eyes. Hair. Haven't categorized. Wow, is that all their hair? Let's go back a bit in the. Not gonna lie, but your hair sucks. 2K. You not got a hair color? Or you do? What's the difference between these two? One's red and one's almost red. And you got one that is red. Ah, yikes. Jeez. Torn between those two, but never mind. What's this? Eyeshadow. Looks like she had a bad night, I'm not gonna lie. Eyeliner, lipstick. Can I adjust her lips? Oops. Moles, weather and freckles, chin. Cheeks. Her height. Whoops, nope. Be the same height as me. Eyes. Fuck. I still can't go with the speed of that. This is nuts. I'm not complaining. Ears. Nose. There we go. It's that bottom lip, bro. It sticks out like a hell. And that's supposed to be the smallest one? Seriously? Really isn't no difference between those two. Cheeks, jaw. Wait. I don't know what this was at. 30. Info's done. Yeah, I think I'll go with Powerhouse. I do like kind of swinging for the greens. Appearance. No, ah, jeez. Yep, go away. Huh, yeah. Watch me, 2K. You can give me that one for free. The amount of products I've bought this year from you. Right. That one. That one. Don't need that one, don't need that one. Need this one. Yep, I have that on. Oops. I forgot I had YouTube on. I was fixing up the stream, but never mind. Oh, really? It's for stomach. It's almost like I've got a stomach ulcer, but I know I haven't got one. Whoops. I pushed the wrong button. I forgot I had that hooked up to that one. Oops, I forgot the T's and C's. Yeah, piss off. Oh, seriously? I thought, oh. Whoops, I thought I transferred that over. No, I did. Thanking you. And I need my controller. There we go. Clubhouse. Okay. So we got this as our putter. Ain't got no money, haven't been on tour yet. So the question is, how do I change clothes? You got anything for free? Yeah, starting us out with freebies would be nice. You bunch of bums. Ball appearance. That doesn't deserve to take me all the way back out to the fucking menu. Ball type. Still going with the color coordination. That one. Common, rare, epic, legendaries. Yeah, apparently we got a new pillar. Whoops. That's driver, I don't want driver. Kinda like the red shaft. What's that supposed to be, a gold one? Bronze. There's that bronze and that's gold. Pink. Go with that one. Caddy. Caddies. Don't like any of these. Ah. $2K is a bunch of bums, not giving you freebies. Oh, actually. What's that? Guest one. Huh. You used to be able to change what day you wore what and what thingy. Is it this one that changes? I don't know. Skip event. I can't afford to skip anything. Sponsors. So we need to do the golf club. Let's see what sponsors have actually managed to get. Adidas, Mizuno, Galloway, Nike, Tattoo Golf, Ping, Wilson, your typical. So does that mean I can use our golf ball? Caddy. Walker. Ball appearance. Ball type. No. That's annoying. We're signing a contract, we don't get to use our balls. Sure. Where are we? Oh, it'd be nice to show us where we stood on the course, i.e. leaderboard.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our featured group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
Oi.
Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo.
Shit, it broke left.
Second shot here on the first. Well, that was a good strike. And here we are with the third shot.
Hui. That one.
Going with the 8-iron here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
Ease up there, cowboy.
Good shot there. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
What's this birdie? Oh.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards.
Fuck.
Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
This shot now being played from the fairway bunker.
Oh. Yeah, okay, game.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
This putt for par here.
That's pretty tidy. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Looks to have opted for the 8 iron.
Oh, fuck you. Better
Seemed
bounce,
to
wouldn't
lose
it?
the handle on that shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Straight out of the top draw.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
His next putt is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Shushed, woman.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. She played that nicely. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard. Definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th. That impressed me and her. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour, because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
She didn't like that one, you could tell.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and seems so in this case.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
It was on a good line.
Fuck you, game.
Sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Well, that's beautifully judged. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice line. Well played.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And that will take him to 1 under. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good. good.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Anything you could do, I could do better.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. Come on, don't be shy.
That'll be frustrating inches from making that putt. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Okay, steady now. That's disappointing. And after that effort, that's how it looks.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
Oh, he dropped 2 shots. I'll take that.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. That's not what she wanted. Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Need the swing on the other analog.
Going with the 5-iron here. And that shot back in the fairway. Sitting at 1 under. Nicely done.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
On a nice line.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee.
Teeing off here at the 11th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's heading to the hazard. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Just a short putt remaining here. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And choosing the 8-iron here. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. Oh, I like that. Opting for a bit of shape with the ball flight. Nicely done. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
No, that's not the shot they wanted.
Oh dear. Can she get out of this one?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Putting for birdie.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
Ah, didn't turn.
Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 15 feet to the cup.
Did
This is
not
what
turn.
they have left for par.
This is on a great line.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, fuck.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Why do they walk like fucking robots?
Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader.
That one. No. That one.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. This is their 5th shot. 5 shots off the lead. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Oh, so close.
I need the shot on the other
It's
analog.
just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
But
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently
don't
ahead in this rivalry.
care.
Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Hopefully better than the last. Trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Sitting at 3 over.
They've chosen to club down here.
Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Wee. Oh, this has got to be some fucking raid. Somewhere there. Bye ball.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Putting for par.
Oops. That one. Fucking camera.
Oh, just missed.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Well holed. Let's move on. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for sure.
I'm struggling with the
Let's see what
controller.
happens here on the 15th. Going with the 7.
I really don't like that fast, slow
yeah, no,
thing.
not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
That's
Fucking
gonna
quit,
find the water,
you
sadly.
donkey. I really don't like the controller. No, no, no.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up action on the 15th hole. Let's charge to the finish line.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, you're in the hands of the
Fucking
tree gods
hell,
now.
bro.
Right into the water on that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Going with the 8-iron here.
And I'm fucking short.
That always looked wet, didn't it? Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
"11 feet to the cup.
This one's tracking.
That gets the job done.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh, shanks a lot. That's awful.
That's not ideal.
I don't like
Finding
that
the trees.
fast, very fast stuff.
Splash.
What the fuck, bro? Can we swing timing?
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
It really does fuck up your gameplay.
And here we are with their 4th. Going with the 5-wood.
Go easy there, cowboy. Hit that hill and slow down.
that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot.
Okay.
And back to the course with the live action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for a par.
This one's dialed in. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Sitting at 10 over par for the day.
Yeah.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the three-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
That 5 wind. Go on, get up there. Go on.
Second shot here on the 17th.
Take it. We're in deep rough. Oh yeah, I switched controls.
This one's for birdie.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Good stroke. And that will drop in for birdie.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Sitting at 9 over par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
I fucking shanked it.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there.
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
I don't want to play this shot.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
That one should find the surface.
Easy there.
While they've got their eye locked in, look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh,
Surely it's
shit.
going to.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. Nice round, well played. Well, unfortunately, this week was not their best. It's a miscut.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, we do have money. Nice. How much is it for, what's this? Red line V2, level 1. Ball type. Means. That it. Be nice to
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
So she's trying to beat Bubba Watson, Henny. Gosh, that's no easy feat.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
And let's see what she can do here today. Not a best shot.
Bite shite game.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 4 feet to the cup. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
She's currently tied for 15th. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th. which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one.
Should have stuck to my original idea.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good this one.
Oh, bite shite game.
What a disappointment.
And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Here we are at the third. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one's heading left, I think.
Yep.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Getting ready to play their third. She has this remaining for her par.
Looks good.
And in it goes for the par. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one heading to the bunker.
A bit
So much for
wild approach
7
there.
wind.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, that's frustrating. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's tracking. That limits the damage.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. We have a par 4 on this one.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Oh, that was pure. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, Balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game. Surely it's going to.
And there it is.
Finally, they needed it.
Now 4 back after that hole. This hole is a par 5. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's a good-looking shot there. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try
Fucking
and hit too
balls
many
hanging
shots
on
or
that
go
green.
after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Come on, ball. Come on.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Oh, absolutely flushed. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Beautiful shot. And that will take her to 1 under. She's currently tied for 11th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Ouch.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the hybrid. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
It's tracking. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 1 under the card, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard.
It's a square short.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for par.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Playing from around 240 yards.
Going for less club here.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And that moves her into the top 5 for the tournament too. She's currently tied for 4th. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle.
Fucking bunked it.
That's really not what they were looking for.
This sand shot awaits.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Playing their 4th shot.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. This one's looking good. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Not a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Here, birdie,
Trailing
birdie,
by a
birdie.
couple of strokes now. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
How fast is that green?
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Whee. No chance. 1, 2. It's about here.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And there it is. Currently at -3 for the round. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
I don't think I want to be yanking it with 6 wind behind me. Beautiful.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
A nice approach shot there, pin high inside the range. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot.
Ah, come on, that should have been straight in. Bit of a love tap, and that would have been in.
A bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled.
Par putt coming up here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
They got
Yeah,
match
generous
cards.
landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Dunk. Beautiful.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 14th. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Okay, let's head to the next.
And now to Bubba Watson.
That
Yeah, he
shot could have
needs
made
to
me puke.
Press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Ooh, that almost went down. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard.
Tied 4th. 2 shots away from time
Time to
first.
hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that was mashed. From about 200 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Easy there. Whoa.
Well struck. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Looking really good, this one.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Fucking yanked it.
She's managed to find the green on this approach.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, that's tempting.
Ooh.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Too much.
Wow, what happened there?
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Oh, you know you want to.
And gets that putt of distance to go.
She's currently tied for second. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently tied for second.
Pretty good shot there.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round winds down, she finishes in second place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Luke, currently in second place, heading to the final round. Not a bad place to be, but let's face it, these guys aren't playing for second place, are they? They've got their eye on the prize. They want to finish number one, so they're going to have a good final round to make that happen.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. Great shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. Little birdie look in here.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
She's currently in second place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. She's a top quality player, this one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
Just needs this one to kick right. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. This one's online. Well, that'll play. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Sitting at -1. This one is right down the pipe. Oh my, right by the hole. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. A long par 4 this hole. From about 130 yards here. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Oh.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. On the tee of a par 3.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth. Time now for the fourth shot. Going with a 3-wood here. That was a bit of a miscue.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Leading by a shot after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. How do you see them faring here today?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Okay, time to return to the action. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
These are on rails, looking good.
And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. This shot here from about 240 yards.
Currently leading by 2.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, get in. Ooh, right by the hole. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, that's a nice line. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Yeah, that one will play. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. She's currently sitting in 1st place. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, well played. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. It looked like it came out of a cannon. From around 170 yards here. And choosing the 8-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Oh my God, Rich. I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, well played. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Setting up now on a par 4. She'll have to find a way to bounce back from that one.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. Like the look of this one. It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. It's time for a one-shotter. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That should find the surface. This would be a great up and down. And that's 8 birdies today. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron.
4 left.
Outstanding approach shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That's a bit unfortunate for her. That's nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh,
just
you-
missed.
Putting for a par now.
This looks good. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the 15th. Going with the 5-iron here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
That's frustrating. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. What an effort. And another shot to your lead.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking good.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
She's currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Going with the 7. Lovely effort, that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Well, this should affect the ball flight. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
Oh, that bounce, bro.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Would have been if it fucking stopped.
Looks like she overcompensated there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Didn't that look good for a long time? And with this putt, she can win the tournament. Oh, so close. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Wow, they've done it, Rich. No one saw this coming, but I think we mentioned earlier just how this would be a surprise to see them win.
I think everybody truly loves a good underdog story, don't they, Luke? And this player absolutely lived up to the billing of it. Great win. Couldn't be happier.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
So now a way to remove tops. Well, remove the jumper. My back. Oh shit. Oh.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot into the first.
Dang it.
Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
19 feet to the cup.
She's got a great look at birdie here. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That'll sting a bit.
A par putt awaits.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
She's currently tied for 14th. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Ooh.
Oh, you.
Oh, that almost went in. She needs this to save par.
That will work. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
That's out of bounds.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That got a little out of control, I think.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Eight feet to the cup.
This one to save par.
That starts off on a good line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And she'll stay right there at even par. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
I think that ugly lie really affected them on that shot. Not a surprising result, really.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
Nice out the rough here.
And here we are with the third shot.
3 shots off the lead.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. She's got this to save par here.
Getting better.
Nicely holed and for par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the fifth.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Here's HV3.
Oh, and there it goes from the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
What's the cut-off?
The sixth at TPC
3 over.
Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Sitting at 1 under, currently tied for 9th.
They've chosen to club down on this one. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Putting for birdie here.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take her to 2 under.
Ah, thank you very much.
Justin Rose currently on top of this one.
Good player.
The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
Oh, he shanked it. Oh.
That's a little untidy. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row, and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Going with the 5-wood.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What? Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro.
Oh,
this is
man.
what they do. They mean business.
Good look at a birdie here.
Be about there.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Currently a couple under for the round.
We'll take it. We will take it.
The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
Is that a slope there?
Bit disappointing, that one.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Getting ready to play their third.
Just 3 strokes back.
How close was that to going down?
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
A birdie putt awaits.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And that will take it a 3 under. Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's this second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
That's inside the house of opportunity. A chance to move to 5 under par. That is hunting for the hole. Ouch, that hurts.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That's some good golf right there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Just didn't drop. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 4 under for the round. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That was wonderfully done. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 9 feet to the cup.
Looking good so far.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 5 under.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh, right by the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. This looks to be heading to the green. Wow, what a shot. This putt is of 9 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Too much.
And that should secure the par on this one. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
This is, oh yeah.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? And down it goes.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Just 2 shots behind.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good shot there, Beamer.
And this putt to move into a share of first place.
That's frustrating. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This really looks good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take it to 6 under.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Oh.
Not a bad play, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
Looking great now.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will move her to 7 under.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
She's currently tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This is buckets. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Just a slim lead with 1 round to go. There could be some fireworks in this final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Oi. You dumbass.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Let's get down to the action. And let's see what she can do here today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Yep, tracking well.
Well done. Take the birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 9 under for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Playing from around 110 yards out. She's played that one nicely. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 10 under for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Well, that's too bad. Putting for a par here, and that puts her in first place. This hole here is a par 4. Not bad. Around 110 yards to go.
Currently leading by 2.
That's a pretty handy shot. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
7 feet to the cup. Super shot, that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's a handy shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
It's on a great line. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Come on, you're better than that. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Choosing the 9-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
She's found the green on this approach.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
Playing their 5th shot. A 7-footer right here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
A bit long on that one. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Looks good off the blade. Now leading by 1 shot. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Nice recovery there.
Judging it beautifully.
Currently at 10 under par overall. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, that's misjudged. This putt was about 8 feet.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Oh,
Must have chosen the 7-iron. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That was a gallant attempt. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Nicely done.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Should find the green.
She just hit that. She just hit that shot right there in front of Harold Varner III and myself. Wow.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh, nice line. It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by 3 strokes now. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. That's not a best. This lie's not great. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 3.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And she's our leader. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 9-iron.
Thought I was going to hit the flag for a second.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Yeah, birdie, birdie, birdie.
If it's up, it could be in. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, that's bold. The power play, you gotta love it.
It's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Oh, well done. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Going with the 7. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Putting for an eagle.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's inside the range. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Should find the green here. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Handy effort, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This one, well, she's looking at about 105 yards.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And with this putt, she can win the event.
Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Oh, got an invite to Echo Park Golf Club. We'll probably come back to this at some point. I have to go out. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.